Hi guys, today we are making Akatoa soup, also known as the Ghanaian version of egusi soup. First thing is to toast it until it starts popping. That's when you know it's done. After toasting it, I make sure to wash it before blending it with some water. The process to making this soup is the same as making red soup. After blending, I strain it and I add a little bit of water along the way. I strained it about 4 times, and after that I cook the milk of the egusi, and this is to keep it from curdling. Make sure to cook it without any salt because salt is what makes it curdle. I set that aside and I blend my onion, ginger, garlic, and seeds and rosemary, and I add it to my protein. I also add my seasonings and I leave the meat to steam for about 10 minutes. After that I add a bit more water and I added my tomato paste, my fresh tomatoes, peppers, and onions, and I leave it to cook. Once the veggies are done cooking, I take it out and I blend it and I strain it in the soup and I leave it to cook for a couple minutes. Next, I take my egusi milk and I pour it in the soup and I also leave that to cook until oil starts to form on top. One thing about this soup is when you're making it, you need to make it as light as possible because the longer it sits out, the more thicker it gets. I made it the night before and then the next morning you can notice that it got a little bit thicker. And that's it. This is a very delicious soup and it's mostly eaten around Christmas time in Ghana.